So if I access my classroom, it's the easiest way to find your Jamboard, and up in the app select on the top corner you can open up your different apps and you'll find Jamboard on the list there. So Jamboard is just a whiteboard tool, lets you do just about anything. You can draw, you can type, you can insert pictures. So again, I thought about this example in terms of particularly young learners. So as the teacher or the educator, what I'd be able to do is perhaps have my device. I would create a Jamboard. I've inserted an image and I've just used the insert image tool here, and I used a Google image search. I can also use photos I've taken or any files that are on my device as well. But I've put a picture from the book here. I've used a Postit Note, which again is one of my favourite features on Jamboard, as opposed to some other whiteboard tools. It's got a built-in Postit Note function there. So I've asked that question for the learners. Again, if I'm working perhaps with early level learners that maybe not reading that and I'm reading it out to them, so I'm asking them why things were upset with Max for leaving and why they thought that was. Now what I can then do is I've started this off by adding a Post-it note for each learner I'm going to speak to. So when I've spoken to George, I've typed down his thoughts. So again, a bit like a floor book they might use in a nursery, but rather than having to write everything and then again fitting that into the page, and again the beauties of editing, that if I have to move that, I can simply drag and drop it. If I was hoping to speak to Paul but I've not managed to assess that, learning with him, have that discussion, I can delete it. So again, I can change things as I go, which I can't necessarily do with paper. So really useful tool there to take notes from your learners. It's quite common with particularly younger learners to perhaps let them draw a response. So in Jamboard again, if you've got a touchscreen device, any kind of mobile device, such as an iPad, or I've got a touchscreen laptop here, again I'm able, so I could show that my response as well was that I was sad when Max left in the story. And again, I'm sure your learners will come up with far better drawings than I have there, but